We're in North Portland. Have you ever wondered how paint is made? Let's go take a look and see how Rodda does it. All right, we're in here where the paint gets started. Luther, thanks for having us in here.
You're welcome.
At Rodda Paint today, man.
Very welcome.
What's the process here that we start with?
Well, Rodda, we're making a water-based product, and the first thing that we have is we're going to use make a dispersant or a grind, and basically we're just taking titanium and different pigments and dispersing it out to a certain grind point and a certain KU. Once we get there, then we will pump that to a letdown tank where the water and latex, and we mix it, and then we add our other chemicals to give you the product that you have in your can that keeps it the proper viscosity and also proper viscosity as you paint it on the wall.
So nice. So this is like making your favorite cake, and we're starting out here with the water and the flour, basically, right?
Absolutely. I got a recipe, and we're just following it step by step per the chemist. Yeah.
Cool. Let's take a look. So it's all these big bags, huh?
Yes. It comes in super sacks, 1,000 pounds that are lifted with a hoist, and also there's some bags that are added based on the proper amount of chemicals per batch. So.
Nice. And so is that just 4 bags of this, 3 bags of this, or do you guys weigh it out, or how does that work?
We do that. What we do is we prep, we pre-pull it, so we have like the sous chef grabbing it for the master chef, and then that person verifies it and then adds it to make the proper dispersant.
That's cool, and of course you probably have a different mix for every type of paint.
Absolutely. We have multiple formulas, different interior, exterior, for trim, and different sheens and different bases.
So that's where that stuff's starting to get mixed up.
Absolutely. We're just taking all the pigments and dispensing it into one homogeneous liquid.
Awesome. And I see them starting to work on another tank over here.
Let's go over there. So this is the left-out tank, and this tank's empty here. So right now, they just finished up the batch, and now we're going to start pumping the water and the latex to add that product on top of that.
Nice. Okay. And so they have to get this all cleaned up, ready to go, and then the next color starts in here.
Absolutely. Correct.
Excellent. Okay. All right. I see something looks like finished paint to me.
Absolutely. This is the end product after we've added the grind on top of the latex, and it's mixed up. We've added all the other additives to it to get a finished product. It passed QC. It is now ready to go down the fill. So right here, we're probably seeing about 2,300 gallons of paint that's ready to be packaged.
Wow, that'd be a big canister if you wanted to do that.
Oh, absolutely.
Cool. Let's take a look at how this gets manufactured on the other side of it.
Thank you.
Sound good?
For sure.
Let's do it. All right. This is where the magic happens. What part of the process we have
This
here?
is the packaging department. This is where we take the paint from upstairs and put it into the individual package. Down here, we can put things in 5-gallon pails, 1-gallon cans, or in quart containers.
Okay. This is great. So we've got the rough cans going in here that are just right off the pallet then, huh?
Correct. Right now, we unload the product. These are like a hybrid can with a metal chime, and then it's being depalletized, and it goes through a labeler where it puts the label on.
All right, well, I love how this old labeler works. That's super cool how it just automatically puts the label right on the can.
Right, it just unwinds the label, puts a glue on one leg, and then puts a cold glue on the other, and just very simple process.
And then it looks like over here, it just goes down into this automated filler.
Yes, it's a 4-headed filler, and we'll swap down and take a look at that.
Yeah, let's take a peek. All right, so after we fill the paint, it goes down and the lids go on. And
yes, so 4-headed filler, apply a lid, and then it goes through, put a code on it to identify it, verify the weight, and then it gets a veil put on it.
Okay, so then it's basically ready to go out to the consumer.
Absolutely.
That is great. So how many gallons go on a pallet?
Approximately 180 1-gallon units go on for 1 gallon, and 36 pails for our 5-gallon.
Wow, so that's a lot of paint on one pallet.
Absolutely.
You guys move a lot of paint out of here. How many pallets go out of this place a day?
Estimate between 90 to 100, so we're looking between like 14 to 17,000 gallons a day.
That's a lot of paint, brother.
That's a lot of paint.
Now this is a massive warehouse. How many different types of paint do you have in here?
I estimate we have about 374 different SKUs that we're managing in here right now.
Wow, that's a lot of product.
Absolutely.
What's the capacity in here? I mean, there's a lot of
I
paint.
estimate around 240, 250,000 gallons in this warehouse.
Wow, that's a lot. And that's just holding it to go out to all the retail locations.
That is absolutely correct.
Wow.
Okay, so we're in the final assembly of what you saw here in the factory today. And we're tinting a gallon of our Super 2 to our color of the year, which is called Prosperity.
Nice.
And it's going into an automatic tint machine called the Hero. And this is what final assembly looks like. It'll take a combination of tints to create this particular color. It's kind of a warm pinkish purple that's determined as our color of the year.
Nice.
And that's the end of the dispensary of all the color, and then we'll tap that lid back on and put it in a shaker, check that color, and then have the customer approve it and send it out the door. And there you go. That's what final assembly looks like. And that is our color of the year,
Beautiful.
which is called Prosperity.
All right, sitting here with Jason Lords, Vice President of Marketing. Thanks for having us out
You
here,
bet.
man. You guys have so many colors that you guys have, and of course, sheens in paint.
We've got a lot. We carry over 1,400 colors, which is kind of just above the industry. We have 288 specific colors for the Northwest, and the remainder are more of a national color platform.
And of course, you guys do custom colors as well.
We do
right?
quite a bit of custom colors. We can, anybody can bring samples into our stores, and we can do computer matches or eye matches.
So for 2023, people are out there getting ready to paint the outside of their house. What's hot right now?
Well, what's hot right now is grays, whites, and blacks, and really, really dark grays.
Yep.
Just seems to be, that's the trend of the world right now.
Nice. And I love your color of the year. That is something beautiful as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the color of the year is more about feeling inside, and it's a kind of a dark pink, if you will, almost looks purple. But it's the whole creation of an accent wall that makes you feel a little bit better in that room.
I love to see color coming inside, because for the longest time it was just these really bland colors, white, black, and lots of grays. And it seems that we've had color back into our lives.
So true. Europe actually has a much larger color platform and desire for choice than the United States, but the United States is coming in line.
That's great.
Yeah.
You guys do a lot of great stuff, and it's right here in the Pacific Northwest.
Made in the Northwest, right here in this facility, built in the Northwest, right next door, and also in our distribution center, and then out to our 60+ stores.
So if somebody's going to be painting their house, how do they find you?
Well, they can find us online, of course, and we've been here in the Northwest for 90+ years. So those that are familiar with the Northwest usually know Rodda Paint and our yellow bucket.
You got it. All right, everybody, made in the Northwest, Rodda Paint. Maybe it's time to paint your house this year.